Everybody, Ninja Nick here with 420 Gamer TV, bringing you guys a quick little video about Diablo 4. Now, there's been talk and speculation about how, Blizzard's actually in the work of actually the next Diablo and not the mobile game. There was an actual, reiteration to that, not the mobile, but, for if they do make a Diablo 4 and everything else, this is kind of like my hopes and my dreams and like my wish list kind of for like what actually happens with it. So for anyone who knows what happens at the end of Diablo 3, you know that pretty much, the Nephilim are now able to pretty much continue on without any interference from either the demons and or technically, the angels. At least not too big of an issue, considering the Nephilim are now getting stronger and stronger thanks to your main character. Now, you also find out that because of this, now more Nephilim will start, appearing in the world. Now, how cool would it be if there was one Nephilim out there who, was seeking out this one, your character, and or twist, maybe, in the next game you have to fight your old character, and you get to choose whichever, class and character, and you get to do like a whole slotted like thing that, you see in Dragon Age. Just, throwing that out there. At least the idea, if, Blizzard, wink wink, is watching this, or ever does watch this, that would be a pretty cool factor, being able to do something like that. And, or in general, just, the main villain, the boss that you have to fight, their whole goal, for one, is they're a Nephilim, but their goal is to, find Diablo's soul and be ultimate evil and rule over all three realms, hell, earth, and heaven. You know what I mean? So, what if, in your character, in this next game, you create a character, and I'm kind of hoping they bring back some old classes and kind of create some new classes in a way. And this is what I mean, right? And what I mean by creating new classes is somewhat augment the, certain ones by the choices you make in the world, okay? And this is going to go towards like a KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic kind of like thing with the, the Jedi system of like good and evil, So like from choices that you do in the game, people that you help or don't help, or, the sides that you choose, whether it be like, oh, hey, these people, they kind of seem like what I want to do, which is like world domination. In a way, but they don't want to, help the guy who wants to, gain control of Diablo and shit. So, that's what you all have in common. And or the good side, same thing, except instead of trying to gain control over that guy or take the power and harness it in a different way, yada, yada, yada. Something like that. The choices you make will reflect your character. The people you help, whether it's due to, the kindness of your own heart because you just choose to, or you demand a bounty, or you help them and then you demand something, and then if not, you kill them, which then gives you evil points, stuff like that. And to the overall goal of you now have to fight somebody else, and it's going to be the big bad boss. And then in the end, you could become the big bad boss, or you've now dethroned the big bad boss, and now you're letting people live the way they want to live. Kind of, the choice system. I want the choice system to somewhat be in Diablo, but still keep Diablo as Diablo. The same way that you go through, the same way you level up your characters. Now, more in depth into what I mean by augmenting the character. But, what I mean by it in the first, like, generally, okay, like, if you're gonna be, let's say a knight, or technically a crusader, but let's say you're a crusader, and, you started weighting more away from what the Crusaders actually stand for, so it augments your abilities and augments you. So instead of, like, you being a warrior of light, you're now becoming a warrior of darkness in a way. You know what I mean? Same thing with, like, people like this. More choices you do towards good, even though, a necromancer is always going to be a necromancer, period. But still, it's going to be an interesting thing if they kind of, like, augment it kind of a little bit. Just to kind of change up the character creation and, like, make it to where, like, if two people are the same class, they could be the same class, but not exactly the same, because their movesets, among other things, will be different. Which is already like that, which is awesome. And just augmenting it a little bit would be pretty cool. But still, like, I'm really hopeful for the fact that, they do make a Diablo 4. It's been a long time. But still, Diablo 3 still rocks. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish I had an old system to play the original Diablos. I miss those ones too. Oh my god, those ones rocked. But yeah, that's it for pretty much my little wish list. Kind of hopeful for certain things and everything else. It'd be really sick. But that's it. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope everyone, has somewhat of the same ideas. And if you have better ideas, shoot, man, go to Blizzard and just, like, toss it at them. Say, hey, guys, Diablo 4, do this. You know what I mean? But, anyways, I hope everyone has a great day, great night, great evening, all that great shit. You know exactly what I mean. Catch me for my next one. Later, guys.